Hey, we are live. I just need to activate my busy box again. Sweet. We are good to go. Also, thankfully the main camera didn't overheat the last one because I forgot to put the fan on there. I noticed that as I went to turn it off, and so I put the fan on, plugged into the battery, and let it run while I was down reading and praying with my parents, my stepbrother, at least for the prayer. Anyways, let's okay, so then what? So then we need to use all of these pieces. Starting with this long title right here. Starting with... That's Ingrid Michaelson's song. I think it's Never Know Your Name. Starting now, I'll never know your name. Starting now, we'll never be the same. In my world, in my world. I don't know the song like super well, but it's a good song. So then we're gonna do, it looks like the same thing on the other side. I'm glad at least that this part was intuitive and easy to figure out. But then again, also, why not just make one extra long? You know, maybe not making an extra long tile is because they're more likely to break because of the space you have to fit them in and the boxes to store them in and how they bend and stuff. Yeah, that could be part of the thing. Because it's the same thing, it's very similar, because it's storage space-wise, it's very similar to how, like, most of the tubs that we get at Dollar Tree, like the plastic storage containers and things, they don't have the lids on them. Sometimes the instructions of whoever, oops, there goes that piece. Sometimes the instructions of whoever used to be us cashiers. Well, sometimes it still is with Christmas tins that are nestled inside of each other. Instructions are to separate the containers and then stack them on top of each other. Or well, not stack them, but put the lids on and we stick them on the shelf. But sometimes they come in a display that says, grab a container, grab a lid. And then sometimes people just grab a container or they just grab the lid and they don't, like, hey, you know, you can get a lid with that. It comes with one. They should be on the shelf right next to them. And everyone's like, oh yeah, thanks, I'll go grab one. And then they go and they grab one. But then sometimes you're like, I don't need it, I just need this. And it's like, I can't force you to go back there and do it. And then you end up with like some extra of each and it's just gonna get like tossed, most likely. Or one time we had a ridiculous number of, I think, tops but no bottoms for our pie container things where like you slide the 3 corners in and carry it by a handle. Anyways. Okay. Oh. I also forgot to turn on the comment monitor. Wait. Why is there no... Why is there no... No. Did I? Wait, stop. Man, being on this phone is weird. I'm not used to where stuff is and the speed of things. seems slow. But there's no... Yeah, there's no... The live chat thing is grayed out. It's not supposed to be. We're gonna fix this. I might have accidentally clicked. So let me see if I can... I think I might have accidentally clicked 4 kids. I wish you could see current live streams in the studio app. So let's go. Let's just hop on my mom's laptop. Quickly log in a private tab so I'm not booting her out of anything. Yes, it's me. We go content. Ah, yes. Okay, I did accidentally... No, it's not made for kids. Save that. Thankfully, I was actually able to just save it. So now, if I go to the phone, if anybody was eking to leave a comment, and they're like, oh, but I can't, because it's for kids. Well, I fixed it. Stop. No. Close. Open up again. Hey, there's our chat. All messages. Cool. Well, I'm glad I know that I can fix that now, because that is not a thing that I wanted to have set. And, oh, also, poof. Oh, we need to move you out of the way as well. There we go. Okay, so back to our lovely work. Oh, also, I just need to post this link to one place. Sweet. Alright, back to our work. So, by the way, one watching, if that's not my comment monitor phone, then welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, then what? So then, this goes this way. So then we need to build, with this T thing, these two flat thingies that are thin, that could just be made up of one big thingy, and these two end rods. Which I wonder if the sliding in and out would be easier if it was one thing. Okay, so then... And then we get these two tube thingies here. Oh, in... It looks like it goes all the way on, but then with the way that this, like, steps down in the middle, it looks like that doesn't actually go. Unless, is this the wrong tube thingies? No, there is legitimately a stop. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's another piece. Okay, please, 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 please tell me. Please tell me I don't have to open up another bag, because that's just going to be confusing. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you have me assemble these two pieces. I feel like this could just be one piece. And I think if any of this remotely resembled building a real thing, that one piece there would probably just be one instead of two. Okay. So now we have this assembly. And then this assembly. So this goes like this. Aha! This assembly goes under there. And then we stick this piece through it. Yeah, that slid through much easier than if I had to slide it through, like, two pieces. Okay. Have it even on both sides. Okay, so then we flip this piece of, do we? Yes, okay, this piece goes around again. Wait. What? Oh. Oh, I see this piece. Okay. Maybe? No, that's correct. But wait. I don't see this side pecorino. Oh, wait. So is it like this then? No, because... Is it this? Also, no. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it could be like this. Well, wait. Are they saying to... Is it this? Oh. Okay, wait. Is that it? Oh. No. Well, but also yes. So it's like this. But Oh, I see. 'Cause... Oh, okay, I see. Hey, it's coming together. That's nice. Now I'm starting to question if it's going to actually hold the slug or whatever in, or if you just tilt it forward, if it's going to fall out. It's going to be a bit disappointing if you tilt it forward and it just falls out, but hey, we still got a ways to go. Yay! Now we have this thing. Okay. So 3. Oh, rubber band came off. So, alright. Let's find... This is a 3. That is a poke in the corner. That's weird. It's like I feel... Holding it, I like feel a breeze, but I'm not necessarily squeezing it. So I don't think that's next. So this is 3. This is some black macaroni pieces. And that's a 4. Okay, that's not labeled. That's also a 4. Another unlabeled. Alright, let's look at the pieces that we have up here. That's got a little 3 on it. This has a big 3 on it. That has a 4. Another 3 bag. That's 4. That's 4. This one has 3. Those are all 4. That one has a BB2, but it doesn't... Fine. Up there. Ah. Hey, okay, epic. I forget what POG means, other than it's like a positive thing. But welcome. Welcome to the stream. The stream arena. Alright. Let's open up the huge bag of 3. Some very interesting pieces in there. Alright, let's actually, before we open up anything else, let's figure out which one... Oh. Okay, this is having us build the other side, then. Okay, cross our fingers. So what we're doing today, which direction is the right? I believe I flipped the picture so it would be me facing this way. We're building this thing. It's a building blocks shotgun. No, it's not Lego. It is by... Camco exclusive brands, caliber precision, ejection and shooting function with 6 shells. I think it shoots the whole shell out. Yeah, something I got for Christmas 2 years ago at this point now from my mom. You can see part 1 of this stream series if you want to see the story of, like, me wanting it and all that stuff and trying to figure out if I had all the pieces, because it's at NPS. Okay, so we're building another one of those things. That does not look like what we need. Oh, but slightly different, I think. Okay, and does this look like it has any of the pieces that we... Okay, I think they legit are like, here, use some from everything. So then... or wait. Don't stick to me. I'm not static, man. Would it be... I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna pour this out then. Carefully, gingerly. So we know we need this piece. Okay. Go ahead with a question that your life depends on. However, I will say if it's an emergency, call emergency services wherever you live. But go ahead and shoot. I'm also going to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'll try my best to answer. Yeah, now I'm suddenly nervous. Oh, he forgot. Okay. I want to check something really quickly. Darn. Actually, a second. Can I want to timestamps. So at 9:42 and 9:40. Okay, so cool. And if you forgot because you're scared now too, I would say don't necessarily be. You can go ahead and ask it, because I'm perfectly capable of saying if that's something I can't answer, if it's something that I don't like as part of my community, but I'm very nice, and I always try and work towards a, you know, oh hey, you didn't know the rules, well, here they are, welcome to the community. Very friendly and inviting, but also like, yeah, there are some rules, and okay. So, fine. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more video games, or unlimited games... Wait. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more video games, or unlimited games but no more... I think you meant no more bacon. Well... Is it I can't play video games anymore? Or is it I can't, or is it there's no new games? Because, and also, like, is this new game content? Because if we're like, you can't play any new video games. No new video games. And is it just for me? Because if it's just for me, there's plenty of old games. Okay, so... No more games sounds period. Oh boy, this is tough. Because bacon's good. I had bacon yesterday in a wrap. Thankfully, this isn't reality, but I would say. I almost wish my roommate was here. I mean, he's busy. I'm just gonna text him really quickly and see. Someone just asked me this on my live stream, period. If you tune in for a moment, maybe you can answer in the comments, period. Would you rather have no more bacon for the rest of your life, or no more video games for the rest of your life, period? I should say, actually, question mark. Put a comma there. I'm probably gonna... okay. I might lean towards video games. No, I might lean towards no more bacon, because I eat to live. I'm not huge at, you know, like eating to enjoy stuff, and I'm confused now. So yeah, I eat to live more than I do eat to enjoy the food. I still enjoy food. I still cook good stuff. But I'm probably going to say that I would pick no more bacon, because I eat other stuff without bacon as well, too. Well, yeah, if I choose video games, I'll still get no games. Well, yeah, of course. If I choose video games, then I won't get any more video games. So, I mean, if I chose video games, like no more games, so if it means that I can have no more new video games, but I still get bacon, then that's an easy choice for me, as I was going to say earlier, because, like, I play a ton of Minecraft, and as long as I could still get some updates for that, cool. I have all the old Odyssey 2 games to play. There's a huge back catalog of games that 90% of which I'm never going to play, but if I wanted to, I could. I can dive into the depths of the... whatever that Flash emulator that I used once upon a time is. And this is in the wrong spot. This one goes here. Well, yeah, okay, if it's a paradox, then that doesn't work, because you can't... Yeah, you can't have games, unlimited games, but no more games. It's the same as the grandfather paradox. And just other paradoxes where one state can exist without the other, and vice versa. And I am not going to say the paradox that came to mind. That is, we're not going there. But needless to say, it's a dumb, stupid paradox that has people questioning something that they shouldn't be questioning. I'm going to leave it at that. But bacon's good. I like Sunny Valley peppered bacon, and I buy the ends in pieces, because you get so much. Like, I don't remember what the price was last time. I remember it was $9.50 for the ends in pieces. I didn't look at the price for the regular, but when I first started buying the ends in pieces, it was like $5.50 a pound for the regular peppered bacon, the actual perfect cut. And then it was $7.50 for 3 pounds of the ends and pieces. And that's great, because, like, I get a decent number of long pieces for sandwiches and stuff. But then a lot of the other ends and pieces, those are great for chopping up into little bits and sprinkling on pizza and putting in noodles. It's just great. I love it. So, okay, so then we have long piece up, blue section with the plus like that, and then another long piece. Is that up? Yes, up. And then we skip over to a long piece up right there. And then we get one of our thinner flat pieces that's black. You know, this could be a case of we already had these pieces made. Let's use them this way, but like you could just use two of these ones and skip the blue thingy that makes it not rotate. Unless it's going to be needed later on, I just don't see a reason. It could just be the same. Simplify things. Okay, so like that. Oh wait, no, no, never mind. It's... Where is that piece? I'm gonna bet that piece is in here. Because I'm not seeing any other pieces like that on there. Which, you know, maybe Lego does have more bags than this set, like actual Lego. And that's why in the past, the few things that I've done, at least it seemed, or at least looking at instructions, it seemed simpler, easier to follow. And maybe that's because they've broken down into smaller steps in more bags. Which I actually could support more plastic for, if they did that way. Or like, if they went to somehow like paper baggies, I could support that. So okay, so it's the rotaty one that has the bumpy on it, so you know that that's a notch. So this side gets the non-rotaty plus piece, and the other side gets the inverse, because this is wrong. This is this. Okay, but why? Maybe it'll make sense when it all comes together, and maybe it won't. Oh, and I just realized something about your paradox. I get no video games either way, but one option, I don't get bacon. So one option, I get nothing. The other option, it's bacon. Why would anyone choose anything else other than bacon? And I mean, if you don't like bacon, well, you might as well still have, even if you hated bacon, I think it would still be wise to choose bacon so that you could have bacon as an option just in case. You wouldn't have video games anymore, but at least you would still have bacon. And then you could do something with bacon. And I assume that's like you not getting bacon, but everyone else does. Because if it's on a worldly scale, absolutely bacon. Bacon is way more important. Like, I don't know. Third world Africa, I'm assuming they eat pork of some fashion, and they probably eat the piece of it that's bacon. And so if you took away bacon from the whole world, well, they don't have video games over there. So, but yeah, so bacon. It is bacon. Okay. So this... So we did that step. So then 3 is Excuse me. It's this. Wait, no, it's a half. And it's black. Is this another case where they potentially put gray instead of black? Which, here we go, it's this one. The only reason I don't, no it's not, because that one doesn't have 2 holes. That one has only, it's this one. The only reason I don't like that is because they, like, then it just is confusing. I'm like, am I building it right, or is this piece go somewhere else? Because I also want it to look like they do in the pictures. So we got, and then it says a black peg. This, okay, now this right here does kind of, maybe. Yeah, okay, this right here does kind of make sense. Because they wanted this thing to be lower than the rest of this. And they wanted this section to be lower. And I think I built something wrong. Nope, I did build something wrong. I did. So this is another one of them. Let's do this. Well, I think it's dumb. Okay, so the blue peg goes right next to it. The long peg goes next to that. And then according to this, it gets so it gets a short one. Well, not short, but like shorter, because it has 2 holes. And then another one with 2 holes. So you could have just had a double thick piece, but instead you're like, no, we gotta make them put 2 pieces on there. 2 thin pieces. I only think that's acceptable if you're scrounging through stuff you already have, and you put them together, because that's the only option that you have. Otherwise, manufacture a double thick, and that one's not gonna work, because that one's also a single hole. Oh, it's on this here. And then it's this. So I can accept like this needs to be lower for some reason, but then just make this one solid piece. And maybe I need to look at this smiling giraffe here. Maybe knockoff Jeffrey will cheer me up. I mean, I'm not that I'm really sad or anything. Oh, maybe a little bit, because I did read an article about some kids who took too much of a substance that was coming over our borders. That's all I'm going to say. Should be enough info. I'll say it was a People article, too. It was sad and slightly eye-opening. And then it's like, here, now use... I wonder if they're going to have this one spin and rotate later, or not. Okay, and then it's another one of the same. This piece right here. Another case where I think they could have just had the double thick, or like normal thickness. Okay. And then peas. Okay, so then what? So we've done that. And then we have a corner. This piece goes into here. And then it says to put another piece on. This piece. Okay. Imagine if you put a real shell in here from the real thing and like expected the pressure to propel the thing forward, but no, it just blew out the side and melted your pieces. Anyways. Okay, so now it's that section. Huh. There was a very tiny, shiny little speck on the table. And it... Oh, yeah, here's a few. There are still some shiny specks on the table, which I'm pretty sure this table isn't supposed to have shiny specks. What happened is when I was, like, drilling through the legs and stuff to put PVC on to make it taller, you had hot pieces going on the floor, and then I'd flip it upside down into those hot pieces, and they would, like, melt into the table a bit. Anyways, we got... Okay, so... Oh, goodness. Oh, and then we're building another one of those things. Okay, so this... Yeah, this was, I thought, also dumb. Which, actually, I'm now questioning... Okay, I think I did that right, because I feel like the bumpies would have to be on the inside. So we'll trust that I did that one right. So then it's this. Plus this gray... It's not long enough. That's not long enough. Plus this gray rod here. This one is a little different than the other one, though, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so this one requires the use of this piece plus a thin and you know, I just had a thought. Maybe the way they designed this is they just messed around with actual Lego. Or like just a whole huge bin of knockoff pieces. They just master buildered this and then said, okay, source knockoff Lego, make this custom piece, print our logo onto it, go. That could explain some of the weirdness. And then it's two normal sized three, and then another thin. Unless it's for looks with where the lines are, it doesn't make sense. So then we need normal 1, 2, 3. And then a thin one. Yeah, then it's this. Okay. Ah. Whoops, that's rotated wrong. Oh wait, no, it's not rotated wrong. It's just these other pieces are loose. Okay. Oh, also, a comment about my life depends on it. If that paradox was your life depending on it, I would just caution using those words with that, because life depends on it can mean various other things that are more serious. Okay, so we've done that. And then it has us put the black one through the bottom. Or wait, no, through the mid. Huh? No, that's through the bottom. And is it this other... I think it's this other long black one. But why do you have a gray one in the top? No, that black one looks shorter. And I think it... Okay, how far... Can't be that. What other... Stop. We have... Okay, it's probably this one then, because it looks like a peg thing goes through the other end there. Okay, so that looks good. But wait, it shows the top rod sticks out of... So then do we have a longer gray rod? Oh no, something goes in the other end. So we're going to use the giraffe. To poke this back out. And then it gets too long. Wait. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong. Yeah, it gets too long bamboos sticking out. Plus... Okay. Oh, and wait, also we missed a step. We missed a stepperino. So a black peg. Oh, stuck to my nail. A black peg And a piece that reminds me of train wheels. Yeah, this piece. This piece goes onto this end here. And then a black peg goes over here. And then we get 2 studs. And then we get a plate of 4 that's black. Okay, so this. And it looks like that does go... Okay, it goes like this. And then what else? And then we get... Oh. And then we get this end piece there. And then we get a black plate. Which is where? I see brown. Oh, here we go. Here's a black plate. Cool. Okay. There's that. So then we did that. Okay, oh, and then we still need to finish a part of that step, which calls for a black stud in the top. And then right below it, it gets a double length, or a triple length stud. And then we get 2 long thin pieces when it could just be one. Okay, this. This is my moment right here, look. Okay, this has to be for looks, otherwise it's stupid. Because these are the same thickness. They're the exact same everything else. You could literally just give one long, one thick one. Don't need the 2 thin ones. So that goes like that. Oh, but there's a piece that goes up top. So it's the, yeah, okay, so it's this piece, which is a double thing on this. Oh, but wait, it's not. Oh, wait, no, I put this one that on here wrong. That's why. Come on. Come on. There. It's that thing. Okay. Now that looks correct. All right, the next, this goes on to here. Like that. Simple. So 3, 1, 3. 3, 1, 1. 3, 1, 2. I don't remember where these numbers were. But that does look, all the parts are there. That looks correct. So wait, then do I do this? Or do I assume I do this next. But sometimes it's had me go down first and then over. I don't know, maybe these make sense to someone in China. So, probably this piece. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 4. Yep, that's 7. So we get a black peg, some 3 long pegs, a space below that, with the long bamboo going through it, the long side in. And then we get a blue peg, plus is pointing up. Then on it goes this piece. And then and then we need a 3. Plus a thing that looks like a complete axle set, which is this. Plus a blue thing. Again with the plus, it looks vertical, hard to tell. Yes, that's vertical. And then that gets a plus 2 circular adapter, so this. Okay, and then this goes up like this in the top. And then the back gets a circular 2+ adapter the other way. Well, or no, it's the same piece, you just put it on the other way. And then it gets a double circle 2 single plus. This piece here. Wait. Okay, that goes at the bottom. And we get a what? Oh. Oh, wait, this is wrong. Wrong. This is a... Okay. It's a... This. Has to be this. So then... That uses this piece. Like this. Then, I believe this goes on like this to make that. I mean, okay, it does have like some texture and pattern and stuff to it, as opposed to just being flat. And then what? So then... Oh, nice! They show you the thing from a different angle and you only notice the one little piece sticking off. So then... 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 9. That's too short for a... That's a 7. 2, 4, that's a 7. Where's a 9? I don't know why this stuck in my mind, but 2 years ago, at this point probably now, I was inside of a Rite Aid around Christmas. And this mother was with her kid who was like 3 or 4 there. And he was like, Mom, I want the Hot Wheels 9. Which was just a package of 9 Hot Wheels. Okay, let's start Methodic cane, is it, would it be, oh, it's gray. Ah, it's this gray piece here. Okay. So it's this piece. So, wait, what? Okay, so this turns around like this. Okay, that's why the rotating arrows are there. So then it says to put one in each of these holes, except the plus goes in the plus. But you know that didn't have to be a plus. It could have just been a circle. And then this goes like that. Maybe. Come on. We got all these. Got all these pieces. So then it's showing this. Cool. Alright, how long have we been going this session? Also, I should do that thing. So we, an hour. Perfect. We still got time, though. Well, I need to just double check when I work tomorrow. Tomorrow I work at 3. Lovely. I'll be able to catch the first conference session before going in. Okay, so this. Okay. Oh. There's more red pieces than I thought. Okay, well. The angels can sing for all of them. Red is my favorite color. As you can see by the bit of studio, if I move this out of the way, show the camera a little more back there. Red, red, red. It's so beautiful. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm also feeling hungry, which is not good because I kind of blew my calorie budget today already. But I'm still hungry, so I'm going to have to eat because I can't sleep when I'm hungry. Those don't mix. I actually have a short about this if you're interested to know more, because when you blow your calorie budget, I don't think it's necessarily when you like ate more than your calorie budget allowed. Like, it's not the last thing that you ate. Go find the short and watch it. And if you can't find it, leave a comment down below or in the chat while I'm still live, and then I'll put it in the description. Okay, so we're building a crazy assembly. I'm going to identify the unusual pieces first. Like, there's another this piece. Wow. Even I heard that no. One second. I heard that no. Exclamation mark. Usually I don't hear you, but that time I did. Period. He's gaming with his friends, probably lost or something. But not like he's gonna be salty about it. More like, you know, you just get into the moment and you're having fun. And then, oh, we lost. Darn it. Okay. And then, so we need this thing. And then we need 2 thin pieces. No, 4 thin pieces. Which could just be 2 thicker pieces. I don't know why you make me put 4. And then it needs a gray rod to hold them all together, which I'm assuming that's going to be too short. Is that the same? Or is it black? No, it's definitely gray. Oh wait, here's some, yeah, here's some longer gray rods. So but wait, does it stick out of the... Huh, this sticks out of one side. Interesting. Okay. And then a red piece. Looking nice. Red and gray. That looks nice. Also, I'm really liking streaming with my full-size camera. My HX99. Because my, the face cam, which is this one over here, is doing pretty good as well. But, like, it's not as nice. Yeah, it doesn't focus. It does an okay job, though. But it's just not as good. But it's a good, like, it lives at my computer webcam. So if this thing's ever in the middle of a project somewhere, or I don't have to set it up every time and take it down, I can just grab this camera and go when I need to film. I have this other one when I'm at my computer gaming and whatever. So we've done this. Okay, that's my mom responding to something. Cool. Then it gets this piece. Plus a long black rod, which it says is an 8, and I assume that's this. And then we do another annoying thing with small pieces. And a peg to circle. So pin to other thing this. Yeah. Pin to hinge adapter. So this. And then this slides. That's a little bit tough there. It goes all the way down like that. Followed by one of these thingies. So now we got a circle on there. And then a thin piece. Cool. I'm gonna have to cut this soon. What I'd like to do is have all these pieces on the table gone, but no, my tummy's grumbling. I'm getting a little tired. So we'll finish up just a little bit more though. And then wait, wait. Yes, and then we're repeating. Okay, it looked like this was one piece, but it's two, but it's more defined in the manual, which is important to have it very well defined with the white outline there. Okay, you could have just made this be a single thick piece like this, but again, I'll accept it if you hadn't made tooling and molds and stuff or dies or whatever for that. And then we get another one of the other sideways fingers, this piece, followed by another thin piece. And oh, excuse me. Another thin piece, followed by another one of those pieces that we've been, so another one of these, and then it gets an end cap that's gray. That's a T-type, this piece. Hey, we did a thing. Alright, now all but this one get long. So, no. Wait. There's one. There's 1, 2, 3. Did I miss a step-a-rooney? Or did I not use the right length? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a case where you build a thing and that thing doesn't attach to this piece, except it does by the other pieces. So this requires long rods. So there's one. Come on. Now I wonder if the mic heard that no. I mean, thankfully I'll be able to look through the transcript though, and see when I mention no. So the first 3 get it. This one doesn't get it. Then it looks like this is a bit odd. We have 2 of these pieces. Yes, up top confirms it. Where's the other one? Hey, there it is. Okay, so then and so we need 2 pieces that are 11. I think it's these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Yep, so it's these 2 right here. So what it wants us to do then is, I think the best way to do this is to put this one on the end there. This one goes like this. And it gets a stud piece through it. And then it has to go like this. Oh, today while I was at work, I had the thought, like, what if you could memorize all the names of all the stuff? And so then the order you scan it in would spell stuff on the receipt with, like, the first letters of the thing. So then, you know, without saying anything, like, if a customer was rude, you could, like, spell out rude or whatever. Okay. So then we build that. I'm going to get to just the end of this page because we're so close. It also kind of reminds me of like a spaceship almost. It's like, it's so miniature of a spaceship that you don't have much detail. So, getting glare. So it looks like 5, 1, 2. Wait, something's not. Oh, okay, yeah, something's not right. It's this. Okay, this whole thing moves back 1. No. You weren't supposed to come out with it. Okay. So then this piece goes, so then 5 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 of these on each side. And then the same thing. Wait, this doesn't make sense. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does skip over. So then it says to do one of these things next to it, but I don't get... Oh, wait. Well, no, that's a free spin. I don't get it. And then skip over 2 and put black in the ends. So black short bamboo. Okay. Okay, that does look correct. I don't know why they have a rod here that, like, unless the pieces attached to it need to, like, rotate with it. I wonder, is this gonna be, like, does this have... Okay, it does have a sight thing on top. I doubt this is part of the sight thing, because it doesn't look like a flip-up sight. But it's kind of like an iron sight. Well, anyways, yeah, we're going to take it out there. Thanks to everybody who's watched. Leave a like if you are enjoying this series so far. I honestly don't know how much more we have left to go. I want it to be done as quickly as possible. I'm not trying to drag things out. We have everything on the table, plus all this. And then we will have a functioning building blocks shotgun. I'm excited. This thing looked cool when I saw it in NPS, and I'm glad that I have it. I'm going to have a Tic Tac. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Bye.